It's awesome. It's the best demo ever made, and you have put everyone in Disney to shame. What do you do now?
Everything.
Exactly. Either that or you stare at it and say, I am secretly the best person in the world, and then you leave it on your bathroom counter. None of you are going to do that because you're in business and you want to go out and get a job. What's important is to know that, where are you? Are you in New York? Are you in Texas? Are you in Miami? If you're, well, obviously you are in Miami because you're all here, and if you're not, then please, I don't want to interrupt your special vacation. But what you're going to want to do is, if you're going to send your demo to somewhere in New York, they're probably not going to use you because you're not there. You can't come in. And of the people, if they're going to do things, a lot of times when you're getting work, literally, like, you may send it out, and tomorrow they may be like, can you come into the studio? If you're in Miami, you cannot come to the studio tomorrow, and you're not going to spend plane flight to go over there. So chances are where you want to start is by you, or you want to start online where people are looking for people who are not there. And so you're going to send your demo out. The first thing that you're going to do is, like, maybe find out who does this, who does what you want to do near you. There's a number of papers, there's a number of websites online that you can look to, like there's Actors Connection kind of things online that you can do. There's also Backstage is a national thing that tells you all the auditions that are by you. They focus a lot more on theater, but occasionally they have voiceover stuff. You're going to want to talk to the talent agencies, look who's represented around you. There's a book that's called The Ross Reports, that once a year they list everything that is being done, anything that's being recorded, anything that any casting directors, they're going to list all the people that you could possibly know who are in your area who do what you want to do. You're going to want to try and find, I don't know what's out here specifically. In New York, you're going to want to send it to someone like me or someone else who's at one of the studios who's doing those. But you're also going to want to find out, in the Ross Reports, they have a section that's called animation, if you're focused on animation. And just so that you know, the majority of animation right now is done in Los Angeles. There is a great amount of animation that's done in New York, but the majority, far and beyond anything, is done in Los Angeles. There are local things that are going on. Things that you're going to get voiceover-wise locally are going to be more likely. And Texas, of course, they're doing a lot of anime in Texas. So if you're by Texas, that's a great place to be. You're going to want to look at radio stations. You're going to want to see if you can send stuff there. You're going to want to see who the talent agencies are around. You're going to want to look those things up online. So you're going to have to do some research. But Backstage is a good place to look. Ross Reports is a good place to look. There's places that you can kind of go and see. There's also, like I mentioned, there's Voice 123 and a couple of other places like that. Now, this is something that you're going to put your demo online. You're going to put a little showcase, you're going to put your demo online, and then they're going to tell you what jobs are going on. And what you're going to have to do is keep submitting yourself. You're going to have to look through every day and say, oh, okay, look, a job came up. I think I would be good for this, and send it out. The best way, bar none, to get somebody to listen to your demo is to know somebody, or meet somebody, or talk to somebody. So another part of what you're building your career is meeting people, talking to people. Even talking to someone like me, or someone who you know who does this. Look and see who you know who's done anything like this, who's maybe in your circle, who's there, and talk to them. Because people will listen. I had a guy who came in and who had sent us his demo, listened to a bunch of stuff. Tom and I had both listened to him, and he sounded good. He was good, but he was not like, we didn't come and call in. And also remember, people who are listening to your demos are probably doing 10 billion things at the same time. Like, I sit down any given day, I tell people to constantly call me back, or like email me, find out how people want to be contacted. For me, I don't like people to call me, I tell them, email me. You know, send me your demo. You're going to want to make CDs of your demo first, so that you could do that, or put it up online somewhere as an MP3. And then you're going to start marketing yourself, and that's how you have to look at it. You're marketing. This is the business part of your marketing. This is the part that actors hate. This is the part that everybody hates, because everybody's like, look, I'm better than Disney. Look, I put it on a disc. Why do you not know this? Because no one's heard you yet. Just like when I first walked into my thing, nobody knew who I was. And that's okay. At some point, nobody's going to know who you are. That's okay. And actually, what you don't realize is sometimes it makes it harder for you, but sometimes it's to your advantage. We're working on a show that has run for like 1 billion seasons. We have a number of people who we work with regularly, who we know who are good. There's a bunch of us in the city who know each other, who work all the time. Okay, people know and they talk to us because we've built a reputation. But we're always looking for new people. Everybody always wants the new voice or a new person or someone they haven't heard, because there's always something new to go on. So you have that on your side. You just have to build up enough of a reputation to be the good person that they want to go to.